Previously on Onboard Lifestyle. After a quick shakedown in the bay, we drop anchor in Richardson Bay while waiting for a weather window to depart to our next port. While we are there, we play tourist for the day in the beautiful city of Sausalito. Then the unexpected happened.
Something's happening over there on that boat. It looks like somebody fell into the water and they don't have a dinghy out there. So Teal is heading out to check on them.
My dad spotted a man overboard situation and rushed over to help. I give a bit of a history of the Golden Gate Bridge as we sailed under her. We hung a left and had a bumpy run down the coast.
I absolutely love making entries into my yacht log. This thing not only gives me so much information, it acts as a diary to our lives. And it's fun to look back, years and years ago, other boats we've had. I've got it all in here. I have so much information. Every time we move the boat, whether it's from a dock to a dock, an anchorage to an anchorage, mooring ball to an anchorage, doesn't matter. If the boat moves, I make an entry. Right now, here we are, Pillar Point Harbor. I'm making my entry. I put down information, the date we were there, where we're at. In this case, it's Pillar Point Harbor, Half Moon Bay, California. I write down the engine hours, port and starboard engine hours. I put the latitude and longitude. Who is at helm for the last leg? I put down any water, gas, diesel, or propane that we pick up during this stop. I also put the sea state. How big was the swell? How big were the wind waves? And what direction? I put the wind direction, wind force, barometric pressure, water temperature, sky conditions, visibility, and air temperature. I also put down, this is kind of interesting, how much for each leg that we motor sail, or sail. It's kind of fun to look back on. Of course, I put the maintenance down. This is one of my favorites. I put an anchor rating because it's nice to go to an anchorage, years later and look at my anchor rating. Or if somebody wants some advice, where to anchor, I have it in my yacht log. I gave this place last time we were here. Let's look this up. Way back in, maybe I shouldn't say the year. Right here. Calm and nice. I gave it a 9 out of 10. And so far, I'm probably going to rate it that or higher. I love it here. I talk about anything that's pertinent to the boat. If there was the outboard engine is acting up, or if there's steam coming out of the exhaust. I'll make notes here so I know when that happened last. I put down the hours that it took for that last leg, the nautical miles, and our average speed. And here's Emma's favorite. I put down any fish that we catch. So if we catch a fish on that leg or at that anchorage, it goes in the yacht log. It's really fun to look back at that. So every time we drop the hook, I cannot wait to open this up and just fill in all this information because, I don't know, I just like it. By collecting all this information all the time, it gives me all sorts of interesting things for me to think about. Like I was just going over our water consumption. Now that we're exactly 14 days from leaving the dock in Richmond, I could see exactly how much water is on board versus how much we left with. It's kind of interesting. We had a 39-gallon tank filled. We had 18 gallons in jerry cans, 6 gallons of bottled water. I even put down the little Brita pitcher on here. And we had 8 gallons in a solar shower. That gave us 72 gallons as we left. We did pick up 5 jerry cans of water by dinghy over the past week, which gave us a total of 120 gallons. But we still have 39 gallons in the tank right now. Tanks are full, and 5 gallons in the solar shower. So we've used a total in 14 days, 76 gallons. Now keep in mind, we're kind of in conservation cruiser mode right now. And we're not trying to be gluttons and we're not trying to be stingy, but we're just seeing kind of what is our usage. And we're being a little sensitive right now because we don't have our water maker up and going, when we will be running that in a little while. But we've been in these silty little bays and we're not going to run a water maker for a while. So we thought, let's just try to be conservative and see what our usage is if we're paying attention. So the first 14-day sample, as a family, now keep in mind, we've been showering. All 3 of us have showered every single day since we left. We've run a few loads of laundry, not through the machine, we've done it by hand. I actually used a couple gallons when I was doing the engine flush as well. This includes drinking water, everything, total 5.4 gallons per day for the family of 3. That's pretty amazing. That's 20.4 liters per day. That's our, I would say, we're being probably a little sensitive right now and trying to stretch the water. But it's nice to know that we're living comfortably on such a little amount. When we get the water maker fired up, I'm sure the rules will change, but for now it's kind of interesting to track this.
Are you all done?
I'm all done. Thank you.
New location.
Here we go. What do you think? It's been a while.
I think it's nice.
Get up here, buddy.
I was a little disappointed with this passage.
I was too.
It was a little lumpy. And
let me talk a minute about that actually. We've been looking for a little weather window to head from San Francisco Bay, start heading down the coast, but it seems like San Francisco this time of year has these odd little microclimates that are just sucking and drawing everything into the bay. Goes up the Sacramento and San Joaquin River systems and into the valleys up there, which are super hot. So it's just drawing all this wind through there. Seems like it's drawing wind from the south, wind from the north. So
I feel like it just funnels in and then it kind of just swirls. So it's predictable yet unpredictable.
Our prediction was this. We've been watching this. There was a little window that we'd have a south and southwesterlies for the first part of the day. It was going to clock around to westerlies. It'd be a nice beam reach coming down here. But did that happen?
The last third of the...
Well, that's, yeah. About the last third, we were able to sail. But you know what? It felt good.
It's okay, though. I think that we had to run the engines to kind of work out the kinks.
It was a good shakedown for our engines. Yeah. I actually watched those real close after we did our barnacle Buster. Buster. I don't remember.
It's Buster.
And watched the temperatures on those engines, and both engines ran within a degree of each other the entire trip. So it was nice. Coming in though, we did hit some wind, and we were able to sail right up to the entrance.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty fun, and we were cooking along at a nice clip. So I really enjoyed that. So here we are at anchor, And
time to have some fun.
did we cheers yet?
Maybe, but we can do it again.
There we go. Let's relax and have some dinner.
It means you get to relax and I get to make dinner.
That's what I meant.
This place brings back so many memories. The last time we were here was on our trimaran, and I think that we're anchored in just about the same spot. This is also the first place that I cooked this meal for Teal. And at the time, you guys know I didn't know how to cook. I was gifted a kit to make it. So for tonight, I'm gonna make the exact same meal, only this time, I think that I can do it without the help of a kit. In my opinion, this is the perfect meal for a cold, dreary day. Clam chowder is so comforting, especially in this little sleepy fishing village. I smell bacon. We're making clam chowder. Yes! Okay, so we are here at the Queen of Hearts with Eric, and he runs a charter business, and he's been so kind to offer us some fish.
But so here, I got a fish for you guys right here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is that a snapper?
No, this is a starry.
Okay,
Starry
so how
rocker.
do you cook this?
Well, it all depends on how you want to cook it. Some people actually want the bodies, have the whole body. So a lot of people like to steam them.
Okay.
Some people like to grill them on the barbecue.
How do you prefer to do it?
Personally, I make my own blackening seasoning, and
Okay.
yeah, I kind of barbecue it that way.
Oh, cool.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how would you like this one done?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe steaming it would be a good idea.
That's what I figured. Okay.
Thank you so much, Eric.
Take care, guys.
All right, well, we'll check you out.
Will do.
This is awesome.
Are you going to cook for me?
No.
Maybe.
Just put a little bit of squid on each one of these, and you let it hit the bottom. And when the swell picks the boat up, it's going to pick the lure up too. And when it does, that's when they'll hit it. They'll nail it all day long.
God, thank you.
No problem. Be careful, don't stick a hole in the boat.
Oh, she won't. This girl is all about fishing.
There you go.
Thank you so
No
much.
problem.
Lynn went to shore yesterday and got a fish from the local fishmonger. Look at this, a
Oh my
ling cod.
goodness.
Grab the net, the big net. Here we go. we go. It's not gonna fit in the bucket. Get a picture of that. Okay. Okay, Lynn. No more cheating on me on the docks. No more going to another man for your dinner. I'm the provider.
Oh.
Take that. What was his name?
Eric?
Eric? I just redeemed myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, that feels good. You gotta go thank. Who did you get these lures from?
Eric.
Eric gave you these? Okay, I take it back, Eric. You're my friend after all. I caught a fish. A nice one, too. Grab the line behind you.
You have redeemed yourself. Oh,
That's
that
right.
was so cool.
You know what caught that?
What?
Testosterone. He smelled it in the air.
You're such a dork. Good job. That thing is huge.
I know. Okay, there you go. 24-inch lingcod.
I think you redeemed yourself. You feel good about it, huh?
This has got to weigh, I don't know, I'm gonna have to go to scale. I bet you this is 8 pounds, 10 pounds. It's heavy.
It looks like a blue lingcod.
I know
It's kind of.
the mouth is really blue inside. Well, I guess we'll know when we fillet it up. Look at that.
We? You mean me?
I mean you, yes.
You're not a fan of filleting.
Okay, I'm making a mess here, but
I'm so happy.
there you go, baby.
My man
Yes.
has brought home the bacon.
Right. I'm no longer the forager. I'm the hunter today.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. These videos were made possible by the support of our patrons. Join the crew if you can. Half Moon Bay was an awesome first port of call after leaving San Francisco Bay. Now that my dad finally caught a fish with my lure, I'm sure I'll be the next to catch a big one. Come back next week to see another awesome new video. See you then!